In this video, I'm going to teach you the two most important things you can start doing today to make more money and scale your social media marketing agency. So yo guys, how's it going and welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for watching, and in today's video I'm going to be speaking to you about the two most important things you can do on a daily basis for your social media marketing agency. And as soon as I started implementing these two things, my agency very quickly started to scale, and I'm really excited to share them with you today. But before we hop into the knowledge and into the video, I just want to say, if you are new around here, you're yet to subscribe, make sure to hit the subscribe button, turn on the notification bell, and if you did enjoy the video, at the end I'd really appreciate a like and a comment below with your biggest takeaway. So what is the first tip? Now the first tip is something that I drive home a lot on the YouTube channel, and that is, in order for you to get clients, you need to be doing outreach. I don't care how boring it is, I don't care how long it takes you. If you spend an hour doing this rather than 18 hours a day, you know, hustling and doing other things, if you spend an hour doing this but the other 17 hours playing Call of Duty, you will still be more productive. And that is actually doing the outreach and reaching out to clients. Now, as you know, my preferred method of client acquisition is freelance websites, and in particular Upwork. However, whether you like to cold call, use LinkedIn, go door to door, cold email, whatever it may be, you need to be doing outreach for as much time as possible. If you want to scale your business, you need to get in front of your customers, because you may have the best product in the world, okay? You may have the best team in the world. You may have the best business card, the best website. But if you're not reaching out to people and people don't know who you are, you will not scale your company. You know, as you start to scale your business and start getting really good results and get more clients, naturally you'll build up more of a reputation. And if you do a good job, you will get referrals and your agency will grow itself. But in the beginning stages where you're really trying to break through, maybe you've got your first 1 or 2 clients and you're trying to scale to 6 figures, or maybe you're at 6 figures trying to scale to 7 figures, or maybe you don't have a client yet, the biggest, most important thing you can do is just 10x down on the amount of outreach you are doing, okay? If you're using freelance websites and applying to 1 job a day, apply to 10. If you're cold calling, don't do 2 cold calls a day, do 100 cold calls a day. If you're sending out cold emails, don't send out 10 cold emails a day, send out 100 emails a day. Because the more you do that, the more you're in front of people. It's the law of averages. Eventually, somebody will reply, and eventually you'll be able to get a meeting. And eventually one of those clients, meetings will become a client of yours. Now, if you use warmer methods like I teach, using freelance websites, you know, you're probably going to end up closing clients pretty goddamn quickly if you start to increase the amount of people that you just reach out to. So that is the first tip here. In order to scale, people need to know who you are, and in order for people to know who you are, you need to be in front of them. And unfortunately, if you're just starting out, you don't have lots of money for ad budget, you don't have a huge personal brand, you are going to have to be in force mode and be doing a ton of outreach. So that's the first most important tip for you. The second most important tip, which I really need to drive home for you, is this is the front end, okay? So doing outreach to get clients is getting clients in the top of your funnel. It is the front end of your business, right? It's the lead generation. Now I'm talking about the back end. Just as you need to be doing outreach to get new clients, you need to be constantly doing outreach to find new team members, new freelancers, new employees, new VAs, new ads experts, new graphic designers, new social media managers, new copywriters, okay? Now, why is this? Well, thankfully for us, living in the 21st century, we are all in a position where most of us anyway, are growing our agency virtually. What that means is you are hiring contractors and you do not have to pay them payroll. So if I'm doing constantly daily outreach, looking for new freelancers, new top 1% experts for my team, and I find some amazing people, guess what? I don't have to pay 40 grand a year to hire them. I don't have to start paying them pensions and all this other stuff. I can just have them in my arsenal, keep their name, keep their number, keep their email around. So when the time comes and I need to call upon the right person, I can easily go and do that. Now, why is this so important? Well, it's important for so many reasons. The biggest reason for me though is that I never want to be in a position where my agency is growing and I have the potential to make more money, but I cannot because my back end isn't built out enough. I'd hate to be in a position where I've got like 10 clients coming to me, that's like 10K a month in retainers, but I just cannot handle the workload. I never want to be in a position where I can scale too quickly. Because if you're in a position where you're turning down new revenue, you're stagnant, you're flatlining, you're not growing. And that, you know what, for some people that's fine. Like, I'm not saying everyone wants to grow at a complete crazy pace. But for me, I never want to be in a position where I have to turn away clients. So if I've got that back end sorted, but all of a sudden, you know, my current ads guy, he can't take on any more clients, he's fully booked, or he's got too much work, therefore the results start to slack a little bit because he's too busy and he's not client focused because he's got 100 clients to manage. Well, all of a sudden that becomes an issue. Then you start to lose clients and your quality of your service decreases, and I don't want that to happen. So I always want to be in a position where I've got an arsenal of freelancers ready to call upon at any given moment, because when that happens, I can scale at any rate I want to, because I've got 10 ads people I can call upon like that, who are all really good. I've got 100 graphic designers I can call upon like this, and I can get work automated and I can get my team on it as soon as possible. Another thing, you want to be constantly finding new talent, and I'm going to be honest, finding good freelancers and good team members is difficult. There are a lot of good people out there, but we don't really want good. We want absolutely fantastic. As you know, I'm so big on providing the best service, providing monumental results for clients. And in order to do that, to create a monumental experience and fantastic results, you need a fantastic team, fantastic freelancers, fantastic employees. And they're not just gonna come out of thin air. Great team members are like gold dust, and you need to search for them. They are like needles in a haystack. And honestly, guys, I've got so many fantastic Facebook ads people I can call upon in an instant. I've got loads of great graphics designers, but guess what? Every single day for 15 minutes, I go on Upwork.com and I am doing research. I'm reusing job postings and I'm trying to find new Facebook ads experts, because there's always somebody better. There's always somebody that's, you know, more eager to learn. There's always someone who's a better fit, who's got better communication. There's always that other good freelancer that you can call upon at a later date, okay? So what that's gonna do, by me doing this every single day and be constantly on the outreach for clients, but also constantly outreach on the back end for my team, this means I'm continuously improving. I'm always ready to scale, and my team members are at the absolute pinnacle of their game because I've done so much research. I've sifted through thousands and thousands of freelancers, but I've chosen you. You are the top 0.001% person that I've chosen for the job. That's how good that person is able to be, because of how consistently I'm doing that back-end outreach. So guys, key takeaway here for you today. In terms of expansion, it's not always on the front end. Yes, sales is the most important part of your business, because, you know, if you've got the most fantastic team but you haven't got any clients, well, you know, you don't make any money. So, you know, but in my opinion, they're almost like just as important as each other. Sales is so important because you don't have any customers, but you better goddamn have a good back end and a good team when you do decide to get that front end working well, because then it becomes this well-oiled machine. And a funny thing happens, a really funny thing happens, is it starts to snowball, because you start to get a ton of clients coming in on the front end because of how much time you're spending doing outreach, good outreach. But then as they come through your funnel and you give them a fantastic experience, you start getting them great results, all of a sudden those clients start being your outreach methods, because they start getting you more clients, but you're still doing this front end stuff. So all of a sudden your company starts to completely J-curve like that. You get better results that leads to more clients, which leads to more clients, which leads to more better results, which leads to this compounding interest of just client after client after client and fantastic results. And that's where you can start to get into the realm of charging more of a higher fee, a larger retainer, okay? And you can start to be in front of bigger companies, more successful companies. You know, it'd be awesome to work with some Fortune 500 companies. Well, they ain't just gonna hire anyone. They're gonna hire the best of the best. So yeah, key takeaway from this video, guys, constantly be on outreach on your front end, be sales focused on driving revenue, but also be really focused on building your team. Do daily outreach for team members on Upwork.com, Freelancer.com, Guru.com, because both of these work together so well. Okay guys, thank you so much for watching this video. If you guys are interested in a full A to Z on how to start and scale your own social media marketing agency using these warmer client acquisition methods, like using Upwork.com and using freelance websites, the fantastic thing about this is there's no cold calling involved. It is the highest success rate program on the market. The link to my Social Media Marketing Academy program will be down below. Make sure you go and check it out. Not only does it have the highest success rate, but it is also 3 to 4 times cheaper than the average social media marketing program on the market. So definitely go and take a look. If you are new around here, hit that subscribe button, turn on that notification bell. bell, and I will see you all in the next video.